Is your face okay? It's super creepy. Some kind of Halloween mask place. Let's jump into the game. For now, today's news. A brilliant follow named Blathers joined us on Yogurt. Right, our name is it's Yogurt. So maybe this guy can help us, like, you know, discover new species or something. I mean, look at my I look like shit. If this resembles me. Wait, where's my tent? It is. I was literally standing by it. I got a house. No wonder I didn't recognize it, dude. What happened to my little tent? So where is my storage? Like, how can I locate my storage? Was it? I know. It's there. You'd think that this is rocket science, dude. I'm just stupid. This is a game that's made for any age. Like, if you're 4 years old, you can play this game. But obviously me, I'm struggling. Hey, welcome. What should I call you, friend? What's the difference between Bodus and Bodus? Let's yell it. Did you say Bodus? What a happy name. That's the first time I ever heard anything positive revolving around my name, dude. I'm Leif. Wait. Like, I don't know if Leif is a common name where you live. Like, here in Sweden, like, only old men is named Leif here. Like, you don't find anyone under the age of 50 named Leif. I kind of like his eyelid on the healthy eye. He's like in pain, but he's doing okay. Like, he's struggling, but he's fine. I kind of like that expression. Looks like no one's here. Then obviously we can't sneak in, guys. You should never go into someone's home if they're not home. Especially not if it's a tent. Oh, hello. Poncho. Oh, maybe we go for a new look, but that seems a little extreme. What? Do you say I look ugly in my clothes? Wow. Whatever got you, definitely not been skipping. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, he's talking about my face. I thought he was complaining about my clothes. Is your face okay? It's super creepy. Some kind of Halloween mask place. Could it be that you're Bodus, the personage who chose the location for this tent? Yeah, I am. A splendid job. He's gonna say that no matter what. Like, if I place it in the worst location, he's gonna be like, that was a good choice. It's a good choice. Few fascinating facts about your days. Yes. Wonderful. I would love nothing more. Okay. Days are a shiny little fish that enjoy freshwater streams with gravelly bottoms and plenty of sunlight. I don't know if this game's really is trying to be. You guys remember back in the 90s when Nintendo released a bunch of like educational games, like Mario is Missing and those kind of games. I don't know if this is like a part of the game. The game is like, wait, maybe we can teach kids about fish and bugs. That's a good idea. I like it. Oh, hello. Monies. That's disgusting. Obviously, we gotta collect it. He's holding it in his hand. I swear to God, for me, I'm not really afraid of a lot of animals, to be honest. I don't like sharks, obviously, and I don't think anyone likes sharks. But these ones, with their feet, ugh. Yeah. Bodus has fear. Believe me, there's a lot of things I fear. You know, I could give you a full list. Not only animals, though. People can be quite scary as well. About, it doesn't matter how long ago. About like 10 years ago, I was in Thailand. And there was like a beginner course in scuba diving. I was like, that sounds cool. Didn't think much about it. So me and my friend, it was like, the thing was, in Thailand, if you want to get like a diver certificate, right, or a scuba diver certificate, there's a 3-day course. You need to do it. You get to sit down, you watch movies, you write an essay, really like a test and stuff, and then you go out with a person and they take you under the water in a pool, and then you're allowed to go in the water. And we found like a short, like a tiny class, like a speed, whatever it's called, a speed license, whatever it was. It was 3 hours. Listen to this. It was 3 hours. We sat, we watched a short movie, we got like a sheet of paper with different, like this meant cool, this meant something with air pressure. It was different, you know, gestures that you did, because obviously you can't talk under the water, right? So 3 hours, and then we take a tuk-tuk out to the ocean. We jump on a boat, we put on the things, and she was like, all right, let's go in. We were like, wait, what? Now we 3 hours? Are you kidding? So, and we were there like putting on everything. So we started off in the shore, and it was like, I would say a meter and a half. It was like here. I've never been good at dealing with like underwater, you know, pressure, right? Because my ears hurt if I dive too deep. And I think it's a common thing, right? She was like, okay, go underwater. We're gonna go to like 5 meters now. I was like, that's gonna hurt a lot in my ears, right? So we did that, and she said, so when you go down, you start to feel pressure. Hold your nose and blow. It's gonna neutralize the air pressure inside of your ears. So I did that. I was like, wow, this works. She was like, all right, let's go down to 12 meters. I was like, 12 meters. And the difference between the 3-day course and the speedy course was that if you did a 3-day course, you could go down to 18. That was the only difference. So we spent 3 hours. We were down to 12 meters. By the way, that was the coolest thing I've done in my life. Nothing ever comes close, dude. It was like in another planet. And we saw a shark. It was like this big. It was like a baby shark, though. It was a small species. And there was like, I think I told the story before, but there was like fish. It was in the hundreds, and they kept swimming straight toward. I was just standing still in the middle of the water, and they literally came like around me. Like no matter where I looked, there were fish. It was like the coolest thing. And in Thailand, you know, the water is like clear blue because of the white sand. It was by far the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, I'm never gonna do it again because I was scared as shit. But it was so freaking cool, dude. You guys know me. I'm a game nerd since I was a little child. And back in 2002, most of you weren't even probably born. But I started collecting Dreamcast games. And those of you like, Dreamcast, what is a Dreamcast? Let me explain. Back in the 90s, I'm not gonna go into depth, I promise. Back in the 90s, there were Nintendo versus Sega. Just like there is like Microsoft versus Sony versus Nintendo now. So I started collecting games for the Dreamcast. You know, when you come to a certain point in your collection, you'll be like, wow, I own quite the amount of games now. It's kind of hard to find those games that are considered a little bit more rare. And I don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars on a game that is like 20 years old, right? However, I was searching on eBay the other day. The Swedish version of eBay. And I found this. It's like a Resident Evil 2 Value Plus. You can see like it's got like Japanese text. I don't know Japanese, and I don't have a Japanese Dreamcast, but I was like, it's cool, right? The thing that's special about this is that it got like a Code Veronica demo in it. So I haven't tried this yet, and I can't. But I just wanted to show you. I just wanted to like let you get involved in my Dreamcast, you know, hype or whatever it is.